Howard Beekers and his spouse Erika Beekers approached the Supreme Court to grant an order declaring the Registrar's directives to sell their house invalid. The couple have been running between the High Court and the Supreme Court to rescue their property and has now ended up at the Apex Court for the second time. For the first time ever, an all-female bench of the Supreme Court presided over the appeal. Lady Justices Rita Makarau, Haneli Prinsloo and Essie Shiming Chase were hearing the appeal matter of Howard Beekers and his spouse against the President of Namibia and others, including legal practitioner Patrick Kauta and Nedbank. Beekers argued that he was challenging the constitutionality of the High Court rule that granted the Registrar of the court powers to declare his property executable. He submitted that the Registrar did not have judicial powers and therefore the 2001 default judgment was void. He emphasized that judicial powers rest with the courts and not with administrative officers such as the Registrar. Advocate Tabang Patela, who appeared for Kauta and Nedbank, said the new owners of the house could not take ownership of their property because their parents refused to move out of it for more than 2 decades. He further said that Beekers did not pay a single cent for occupying the house for this period. However, Beekers, in his rebuttal, claimed that he has settled his bond with Swabo. Advocate Patela further said that the Registrar acted legally in terms of the rules of the High Court that existed at the time. After arguments of both Beekers and Advocate Patela appearing for some of the respondents were heard, the Supreme Court reserved judgment. After arguments of both Beekers and Advocate Patela appearing for some of the respondents were heard, the Supreme Court reserved judgment. Siamambikwa, NBC News, Windhoek.